Good evening, everyone. Meteorologist Eric Procius with MemphisWeather.net here with you this evening. It is a little after 9:15 on Sunday evening, July the 17th, and we've had another very hot day. But most of the discussion today has been not just about the heat, but the chance of rain that we've got overnight tonight. It's been quite a while since we've had a really good opportunity to get some much needed rainfall with drought conditions in effect across the area. And it looks like we're going to get that tonight. There are storms that are brewing up in southeast Missouri and northeast Arkansas right now, and those are headed in for the overnight hours. So I thought I'd take just a couple of minutes on a different platform, something we're trying out here, to just give you an update about what to expect for tonight. And you'll probably see a little bit more of this as we head into the near term future, most likely. But let me go ahead and just walk you through what we're seeing right now and let you know that we will be with you throughout the night tonight on our social media platforms. But we'll start off by taking a look at the radar here. And this is looking up to our north, and you can see those thunderstorms. Some of them are severe, moving kind of east southeast out of southeast Missouri into northeast Arkansas and headed kind of in this general direction. They do tail off back over into north central Arkansas as well, a little bit outside of the radar range. They look a little weaker back there, but it's just farther from the radar. They're not seeing those storms quite as well. But those storms are going to be continuing to push to the south, and in fact, we're also seeing, and I'm going to stop this at the end of the loop that it goes through here again, pretty good outflow boundary actually extending out ahead of these storms, moving into Jonesboro now, moving to the west of Blytheville into the Crothersville area, and that's going to continue to sink to the south. And that outflow boundary has caused some pretty strong winds out ahead of these storms as well, and that will push south and generate new storms. And it does look like these will make it into the Memphis metro during the overnight hours tonight. And it looks like it's going to be pretty late before they get here as well. Let's take a look at the atmosphere that they're moving into, though. The Storm Prediction Center does have a good part of the area, especially along and north of I-40. In this orangish color here is a slight risk of severe weather, a level 2 risk. And the main concern out of any of these storms that move through tonight is going to be some strong wind gusts. So if you haven't had the opportunity yet to secure some of those outdoor items on your back patio or out front, you want to make sure that you get those tied down tonight. We could get some wind gusts with these storms, even with the outflow that comes through. Could very likely be getting some decent wind gusts with that, even if the storms themselves do not produce a lot of wind. And then they will continue to move southeast, and it looks like they'll be coming into the metro probably after midnight now, and into the early morning hours. It's possible they'll form a little bit more into more of a linear fashion. Right now, there's kind of a lot of clusters of storms that are kind of moving generally to the southeast. We'll be watching mainly kind of the tail end of this. It looks like the stronger storms in southeast Missouri are pushing southeast and will continue to go by to our north. But this tail end that is dropping south through north central Arkansas is likely to move towards the I-40 corridor again after midnight. So I want to show you one more thing here as we go and look at what this is going to do during the overnight hours. So this is the evening run of the HRRR model, which gives us a pretty good idea of what to expect as these storms come in. They're fairly well organized, and so I think it does a pretty good job of this. And basically, you can see these storms moving into northeast Arkansas, and this is about 11 o'clock this evening as positioning of these storms. It might they might be a little bit faster than what's shown here. They've got them about in Jonesboro at 11 o'clock on the HRRR model. So it could be a little faster than that, but basically you see these pushing right down into the metro. This is 1 a.m. and it's got the storms kind of lined up just north of I-40, extending from the northeastern parts of West Tennessee down through Jackson, right along I-40, and then to the north of Memphis and back towards Little Rock. That's at 1 a.m. Again, it could be maybe an hour or so slow is my thinking right now. But that line does push right on through here. And by 3 a.m. or so, it's down to the south of Memphis. So if we kind of look at that one more time, you'll see these storms continue to push down to the southeast into the Memphis metro at or shortly after midnight, maybe through about 2 a.m. or so, and then pushing off to the south from there. And then as you get up in the morning, get ready for work or whatever you have planned for the day, it does look like we'll still have some showers around the area, and actually, this is keeping a pretty good percentage of showers around into the morning hours. This is mid morning, about 10 o'clock or so. They kind of fall apart there, so it looks like we could see some rain chances lingering into the first half of the morning, and then as we go into the afternoon hours, you'll see additional thunderstorms start to fire up. Right about where the cold front, the not so hot front, is located. as it stalls out over North Mississippi by tomorrow evening. So another chance as we head into the evening hours tomorrow night before that dissipates and it gets hot again on Tuesday. So all of this is going to help us with our temperatures tomorrow. We'll probably be in the low 90s for highs in that gap between some morning showers and some afternoon thunderstorms. But otherwise, it looks like we're going to be seeing these moving through tonight. Again, don't be surprised to hear lightning and thunder during the overnight hours. You want to be aware of that and be ready for it. But I'm sure that everybody is ready for some rain. So hopefully that these don't pass by anybody here in the metro. Everybody gets some rain out of this, and then maybe we'll get a few more chances during the day tomorrow. Keeps those temperatures down just a little bit before we head into the rest of the week. And it does look very, very hot as we start into Tuesday and through the rest of the week. The ridge builds back overhead. That heat dome builds, and we're going to be looking at temperatures pushing 100 degrees starting probably Tuesdays, definitely Wednesday, into the rest of the week and through the weekend. It looks like the summer of 2022 builds back in as we head into later this week. So stay with us throughout the night. MemphisWeather.net will be live on social media. Twitter and Facebook, bringing you the latest information. Meteorologist Richard will be up through the night tonight covering this for you, and we'll make sure that you have the latest information there, including all the warnings, if there are any, and any other inclement weather that might be occurring. You can certainly get that through the app as well. If the thunder wakes you up in the middle of the night, open up that MWN app, get the latest from our Twitter feed, check the radar and everything, and make sure that you're staying safe there as well. So that's it for tonight. For now, we will continue with you tonight, though, and hope everybody sleeps well, that everybody gets some rain, and look forward to a little bit cooler weather as we head into tomorrow. Have a great night.